2, 3, 75 Igbos were drowned. Dunbar Creek in Georgia. What actually happened? They were decoyed into a slave ship. They were not bought. They were not paid for. A lot of them were shown incentives. If you join me back to my place, you come back with all these. They volunteered. They were mainly my own people. The Omabala, my people. So they were decoyed into the slave ship. Inside the slave ship, they now saw implements with which slaves are being pilloried, stocks and the rest of them. And they said, the fighting began from there. By the time they got to Dunbar Creek, they went back to the ship, killed the other 2 people who piloted the ship to that place. Because they decided to allow them to tell they killed them. But when they came out, they saw that they were to be sold into slavery. And they said, no, our people can't be slaves. Not at home, not outside. And they decided that rather than be sold as slaves, let them drown. And they said, Omabala brought us here. Omabala will take us back. Omabala is the river we have in my place. This river that is River Anambra is not Anambra. The real name is Omabala. Yeah. If you go to Aguleri, you will see that big blue. Because our people were involved, they were concerned. They were the people who were victimized. That was why they were singing that song, Omabala Bwanyibia, Omabala Gebwanyina. Now, this is something I think our government should bother about doing a good production of. I have the story. I have the script. I know the song. It's my people who were involved. I would like either the Anambra state government or any other Igbo state government to sponsor that production. It's a major production. Number 2, there is something that happens there. If you go to that river where they drowned late in the night, you will still hear their voices up till today, wailing. We're required to pacify their spirits. We're required to perform rituals that should grant them their sepulchral entitlements. And we can only do that when we go there with people who specialize in that. Then we come back home and we give all of them befitting burials. That wailing will stop. Right now, some of our people are here, are building houses around that river. That is to see whether they can fraternize with that environment. Beautiful. But that is not what it should be. Let us first of all pacify the spirits of those people. We owe those young men and women that obligation. If there is anything I would demand of the government now, before I get gathered to my forefathers, let them help sponsor this film. I am pleading with them to come help me do this one. That's all I'm going to ask of the government.
After listening to him, honestly, I wept. I wept. This is our fathers we are talking about. We are talking about our fathers, our mothers. They took them for slavery and they drowned. But you know what? Let me show you what the kings are doing in that place today. What the kings are doing, the way they are praying, offering sacrifices, doing a lot of things. Just listen or watch as our kings are doing it.
Ibe bibe katasi ibe buna Chukwu okike ka ndị ọcha bịali na be anyị hụnọ ibe anyị nwere bụ angels and spirit ma anyị nwere ajọ mmụọ ma kịta n'ụwa niile ekwetego na Chineke bụ gịnị mmụọ. Chineke bụ gịnị mmụọ. O Chukwu kere ajọ mmụọ nya kere ezigbo mmụọ. Ibe anyị na-ekpele bụ ezigbo mmụọ Chukwu kere. Chukwu bụ mmụọ nya kere ezigbo mmụọ nya kere ajọ mmụọ maka na ọ bụ na ọ dịrị ya mma ma ajọ mmụọ dị mmadụ ama anụzi maka ajọ mmụọ ọzọ. Ma ajọ mmụọ na-alụ Chukwu ọlụ, ezigbo mmụọ na-eme gịnị na-alụkwuru Chukwu ọlụ. Ibe anyị nọ tata dịka ndị kwuru okwu ọ bụrụ okwu anyị ndọrọ n'ọnwa maka ịṅụ mmanya ma ọ bụ mgba egwu na anyị na-ayọ mmụọ niile dị n'ala Igbo na ndị ụmụnne anyị ndị ma nwoke ma nwaanyị nwụrụ anwụ ebe a bụ ndị nọchiri anya anyị niile n'ala Igbo ewee duru wa bịa ebe a bụ wa bịa ebe a wa bụ iwe duwa wa bịa wasị mba na nwa onye Igbo emebu n'ụzọ si na ba ma abịa mgba boy na abịa ma abịa mgba oru na ama abịa mgba anything aka mmadụ na ba ya na ibe asi wa abịa nya ka anyị nọ tata celebrate and anyị na-eme bụ ka ka mkpụrụ obi wezuo ike na ndokwe.
Amen.
Ibe anyị na-eme bụ ka mmụọ niile dịba n'ime Baịbụl mmadụ ka mmụọ niile soro anyị na luo na bebe na Igbo. Na-ayọkwa ọzọ ndị bụ nwa nwoke dị ma nwaanyị dị ya ka onye ọbụla mee akara aka ya. Mmụba niile site atawa gaba. Onye na-enwere ọrụ ka ọ nwee ọrụ.
Amen.
Onye na-alụ elu oyibo ka ọ na-aga n'iru enwe promotion. Onye na-enwere nwa ka ọ nwee nwa. Onye na-ndụ odi ka ọ nụọ odi. Onye na-enwere nwaanyị ka ọ nwee nwaanyị. Onye na-enwere ụnụ ka ọ nwee ụnọ. Onye na-eliju ọkụ oliju abụọ. Onye ọya na-aya ka ọ ya pụọ na-arụ ya. Maka onye na na-enu igwe meje ọkụ mmụọ. Anyị na-ekwu na mmadụ eme enwe ezu mmụọ na mmiri a na-aba mba ka mmadụ. Mgbe ọ na-aba bụ ezigbo mmụọ na ị na-eme ezigbo ibe ngosi ka Igbo na ụmụnne niile na-aga n'iru. Ka ụwa na-aga n'iru ezigbo ya na-emere onye ahụ. Ama na eke ezigbo ahụ mere onye na-eke ka o mee n'oye ka o mee na abọ ka o mee na nkwọ. Nwa kpokwu ochie ka ndị nna nna ya ka o nyere anyị aka. Kpokwu Alfa na Omega ka o nyere anyị aka. Kpokwu eze ndị eze ka o nyere anyị aka. Kpokwu nna ndị nna ka o nyere anyị aka. Kpokwu oke ome ka o nyere anyị aka. Ịba aka ewu na-azụ ebe a ka ọ bịa n'azụ. Ibe abịa tata jee dee ihe dị n'akwụkwọ. N'ibe abịa tata bụrụ n'ibe abịa tata siri ike na mmụọ. Anda Chukwu ma mmadụ ma mmụọ amago na ịbịara ebe a tata. Anda ezigbo ihe abịa n'ọnwa bụ ka ezigbo ihe emela onye so wee bịa, ka ezigbo ihe emela onye kwere ekwe, ka ezigbo ihe emeli ada Igbo niile, ka ezigbo ihe emela na ụmụnne anyị niile gbasara ebe niile ka anyị kọta ọnụ mara onwebe. Ibe ọ bụ na etinyere ọkpa ụzọ na adọkụzọ dị ebe ahụ. Akpọkọ ochie ka nna nna anyị ka o nyere anyị aka. Alfa na Omega ka o nyere anyị aka. Eze ndị eze ka o nyere anyị aka. Nna ndị a ka o nyere anyị aka. Ọka ome ka o nyere anyị aka. Mmụọ ezumezu ile na Igbo na oge akara ka elu asị agha akara ka edele ngwụrọ. Ụmụnne anyị gbasara ebe niile. Mmụọ Igbo n'ochili steeti 16 na Igbo bataja na obodo oyibo niile ma Europe ma America. Walu about 11 country. And Chukwu ekwuo n'oge a ka anyị ji amala onwe anyị. Na anyị mara onwe anyị kọta ọnụ ibe ụzọ na-adịrọ Igbo tiara ọkpa ụzọ eme gịnị? Nwa na-ayọ onye ọbụla bụ n'uche ma nwoke ma nwaanyị na-agba mbọ ka Igbo niile bụrụ ovu ka eziokwu pụta ire ka ọlụ onye abụ mma na-eke, ka ọlụ onye abụ n'oye, ka ọlụ onye abụ na abụ, ka ọlụ onye abụ na nkwọ. Maka ọnụ kwu ekwute ma ya na-enegbuo Chineke si anyị kwuo n'ọnụ anyị kwuo aka n'ụzọ. Na Chineke mmadụ eme enye ego, mmadụ eme enye ụlọ, mmadụ eme enye moto, mmadụ enwere ihe enyechu n'ọnwa mma gịnị kwuo n'ọnụ. Ya ka anyị na-ekwu tata. Nwa na-ayọ Chukwu na ọ ga-aka ka elugo ndị niile gbara agụ na-asa bụ emi na-asa obodo n'isi wa bịawa ka ị mara ihe na-eme tata. Ezigbo ihe na-eme tata eme n'ezinụlọ gị. Ọ eme na eke, ọ eme na oye, ọ eme na abọ, ọ eme na nkwọ. Nke izi nna ya Chukwu bụ ka o jiri ndụ arụ ike wa chọọ onye ọbụla mma. Ka o jiri ndụ arụ ike wa chọọ onye ọbụla mma. Jiri wa akwekwe nwe wa chọọ onye ọbụla mma. Onye ọya dị n'ezinụlọ ya ka ọ ya pụọ n'ezinụlọ ya pụọ olu obie. Onye ọnwụ na mmụọ ọnwụ na-edebe ka o si n'ezinụlọ ya pụọ fọ onye elu obie. Amosu na-enye nsogbu ka o si ezinụlọ gị pụọ. Ọgwụ na-enye nsogbu ka o si ezinụlọ gị pụọ. Ka onye akwụsị ka onye apụta ire ka onye awuo ewu nọ ka o wuo n'eluigwe. Adị Igbo mma na-eke, adịwa na oye, adịwa na nkwọ. Adị ụmụnne Igbo niile ibe ọbụla ọnụ na ọnụ ezi mma na-eke dị n'oye dị na abụ dị na nkwọ. Eziokwu ya pụta ibe. Nwanne anyị eji bụ Nnamdị Kalụ aka ji arapụli ya. Aka ji arapụli ya. Aka ji arapụli ya. Aka ji arapụli ya. Esi na ya rapụrụ onye ahụ atọ n'ime ebe ahụ. Nwa na-ayọ ndị Susan America ibe ndị a na-aga n'iru na ọ ga-aka ka elugo. Ọ ga-aka ka na mmụọ ma Chukwu ekwugo n'oso Susan wa bụ organization onye ji na-achị na America. So Susan wa bụ ibe nwere ibe a na-aka aba. Ibe a na-aka aba bịa na-abịa nzọpụta ibe dị mlobu ndị nna nna anyị nọ. Sị ka na ndị Igbo ka anyị bụrụ obu ka anyị kọta ọnụ na-aga n'ụmụada na-emere abụọ. Ọ dị ndị Susan mma o, adịwa na eke o, adịwa na oye o, adịwa na abụ, adịwa na nkwụ o. Ana m ayọ onye ọbụla.
If you do what your forefathers did, is it bad?
No.
When you bring kola nut, you brought life. This is life. This is our life. When your father give you the kola nut, It's not going to burn you. Your father loves you. Saying that if your father passes the torch to you, you shouldn't let it go off in your hand. You need to pass it to your next children. You raise them, teach them. Don't let them go down. If your dad gives you the torch, pass the torch to the next generation. Are you with me? Amen. Can I get a witness? Yes. When the birds fly together, the eagle and the vulture and the hawk, our forefathers say, may they fly together in peace. Yes. And don't tear each other down. Live and let live. That's what our forefathers said. So walk with other people, walk with white people, walk with Spanish people, walk with other people of other tribes. Don't hate, love them. Are you with me? Yes. We are done with the spiritual part.
At the spiritual part of this event, there were photo sessions, but I took time to once more look at this location called the Igbo Landing, a place that symbolized courage, defiance of my ancestor, of dignity that no chain could break them. I felt proud to be part of those who have come here to honor their sacrifice.
As I speak to you right now, some Igbo kings has arrived on the land of Igbos in Georgia, United States of America. Now, the question you may ask is, how? Why? What are they there for? Well, the answer is very simple. They are there to pray over the land, to sacrifice on the land, and also to bond the land. Now, I'm sure most of us are shocked, and some will be asking, how? How did Igbos acquire land in the United States of America? How? Well, I'm going to tell us, because maybe today is start. Maybe today is start. Now, I'm very sure also that some of us may have seen pictures like this. Some of us has seen this picture, right? Some has seen this one, and some has also seen this picture. Some of you have seen it, right? Do you know what it means? Please, I beg you to stay put, because in this video, we are going to learn a lot. Honestly speaking, we are going to learn a lot. Whether you are Igbo, Hausa, or Yoruba, just listen carefully and we are going to learn. Now, in the month of May 1803, if I say I go speak this thing for Pidgin, so that it go flow well, you go hear me and understand me well. In the month of May 1803, some white men waka all the way from United States of America, came down to Africa, all in the name that they want to buy slave. They want buy people where they go carry go back. Then those people go they work for them for there. You know, blacks now, they always call blacks workahawkers. So people that work without getting tired. So when they got to Africa, but before I continue, I want to let you know that this story I'm telling you is in two ways, because they have deceived us again. They have deceived us again. This story is in two ways, and I'm going to tell you the two ways. I'm going to make it very short, right? Now, the first one, the one I read from book or from internet is the one I want to tell you first. After that, I will tell you the one somebody that was there told us, right? Now, the one I read from the internet, it says that this white man came all the way from United States down to Africa, and then they arrived in the eastern part of Nigeria. Then, in 1803, it was called Biafra, right? So when they came down to Biafra, they bought our people as slaves. 75 of them, they bought them as slaves. Put them for one big ship like that, carry them, go back to US. And the person or the people that bought them went there and sold it to another person. And they sold each person for $100. Each person for $100. And they are 75 in number. Now, the person they sold it for, or they sold them to, right? The person now put them for one small ship You know now, the ship where those people carry come here na big one. So the person wey come buy am for US, come put them for one small ship, carry them go where they go start the slavery work, right? So as they just enter the boat, carry them, they go there. As they reach the middle of the sea, now these our brothers come say, wait, oh, they don't sell us like this, na slave. Laye, laye. Instead, we go become slave. Instead, make we buy. And according to the story I read, they started singing a song. I will tell you that song in the part 2 of this story, right? They started singing a song, and after singing that song, all of them fell inside this river. They fall inside the river like this. And that was how these people, they ride the ship to the shore and they all ran away. Then they gave that place Igbo Landing. Now, the person that was there that told us this story, the person that was there, our old daddy, told us this story. I'm going to play a short video of that story for you. But before that, let me tell you a bit of it. He said that when these Oyibo people come down to, Biafra land, I use the word Biafra because then it was Biafra, right? When they came down, they didn't buy them. But according to him, he said that they showed our people incentive. Incentive is like maybe they carry mirror, fan, radio. Come show our people, say, see this thing, oh, they press them, radio come they play. They tell our people, say, if you follow me, go back to my country, I'll give you this thing, you go carry and come back. So our people say, oh yeah, nah, let's be going. This is how they followed them. According to the story the man told us. I'm going to play a short of it now so that you hear it. And they followed them. So when they got to US, that was when they realized, Georgia in particular in US, that was when they realized that now slave, these people buy also, now slave, and they started singing this song. The song is Omambala Buayebia, Omambala Gebuayena. Sorry, I don't really know how to sing song, but it means there is a river called Omambara. And mind you, that Omambara is the original name of today Anambra. So you that is going, I went to Anambra State, it's not actually Anambra State, it is Omambara. So there's a river till today. That river is called Anambra River in Agureli. For those of you from that side, you will know. That river, the original name is Omambara River, right? So they started singing Omambara Buayebia, Omambara Gebuayena. And after singing it, they went into the boat. They killed all those people with their bare hands. They killed them and they drowned inside the sea. And till today, their voice still they echo inside that water. Till today, their voice still they echo inside that water. So you see these two stories. The first one, the one that is in the internet, if you Google this thing I told you now, if you Google it, Igbo Landing, the story, you will see, they said that they came and bought them and took them there. But the one this our daddy told us, said they didn't buy them when they actually came here. That they showed them incentive that made our people to voluntarily follow them. Did you get it? So when they followed them and got there, they realized it was slave. They said, laye, laye, instead we go be slave, make we buy. Now so they jump inside the river. And Oyibo people say, which kind people be this? We never see this kind people. We never see. And they say, from today onward, this place shall be called Igbo Landing. And today, it is called Igbo Landing. And our daddy also said, of which people has confirmed, that until today, their voice still they echo inside this river in Georgia, in the United States of America.